Hello everyone, welcome back to John's Cozy Corner. Today is the day you've all been waiting for. I have received comment after comment after comment, just endless amounts of comments talking about how great Animal Crossing New Leaf is. And you know what? Fine. I'm putting a pause on literally everything, and we're gonna do that right now. We're just gonna go straight into it. And I'm gonna see firsthand, is this game really worth talking about that much? It is. Okay, so we are back on the train with Rover, just like in the original Animal Crossing. Y'all know how much I enjoy trains, so this is a very nice little introduction for me here. I tell Rover my name. Hi, I'm John. I tell him I'm heading to Cozy Corn, wonderful little town, and it looks like this. This is Cozy Corn. I give Rover some cheeky little answers to his questions, and so I look like this now, which, you know what? Pretty accurate, not gonna lie. We leave the train station and we are greeted by Genji, Rasher, Truffles, and a mysterious figure. It's Isabelle. Let's not try to pretend like we don't know it's Isabelle. They welcome me to Cozy Corn, and there's a bit of confusion. I'm the mayor? Didn't know that was happening. Yes, apparently I am now the new mayor of Cozy Corn, or at least that's what they're gaslighting me into believing, and I'm just kind of rolling with it. So I take time to greet everyone a little bit. We have some interesting villagers this time, no doubt. Isabelle follows me down to Town Hall with the daintiest little run I've ever seen in my life. We love Isabelle, we truly do. So I guess Tortimer is just like dead or something, so I'm taking his place. And then Isabelle realizes that I have nowhere to live, so I need to go up to Main Street and go into Nook Homes. There's a lot of different things here. This is getting a bit advanced and I'm liking it. Before we go to Main Street though, I'm gonna stop by and talk to some of my villagers. There's Simon here. Simon has a very interesting home, but you know what? I like the vibe of it, and I'm liking the graphic style of the 3DS game. Moving around in this game feels a lot more smooth and natural. I start yapping to Truffles and Rasher, and then yes, I finally do make my way up to Main Street, and this is different. It's like an actual little shopping district thing we got going on here, and there's like an aurora happening in the sky, and it's breathtaking, frankly. So I take a look around and I find Nook Homes, and who do I see before me but my man Tom. Tom's like, "Hello, Mayor," and I'm like, "I need a house, please." So he puts on his nice little yellow jacket and he follows me around until I find a decent place to find a house. I found this to be a little bit tricky. I couldn't find the place that I absolutely wanted to call home. The map does not seem very big at all. I will say that. The map seems rather small, but I eventually settle on this spot here. Of course, for the time being, I'm going to be staying in this nice little tent, but at least it has its own mailbox, so that's lovely. And then Isabelle has me plant a tree in Town Square. Everyone gathers for it. I put the little sapling in, and there we go. We got a nice little pop-up. I am now officially mayor. We come back another day. I come out of my tent, and Pete here explains to me the functions of a mailbox. Thank you, Pete. I start reading my mail. I see that today is Genji's birthday, who I 100% forgot to go to his birthday party. So that's on me, buddy. My bad. So I go talk to Isabelle. Isabelle tells me I need a town development permit, and I can only get said permit if I get a 100% mayoral rating. So that is the current long-term goal. But short-term goal, I need to be living not in a tent and inside of a house because it's freezing. I see this building called Retail, which I don't really know what's going on there, so I check it out. It's nice and pretty and pink. And so what I could gather from this whole exchange of conversation is that you can use this to buy things that people have put on sale at their own price, or I could sell things that I put on sale for my own price, or etc, etc. It's basically just like another way of doing shopping. Also, can we talk about bro just literally passed out on the counter here? This is kind of hilarious. So I go back into Nook Homes and I'm like, "Hey dude, love the tent, but maybe let's not do a tent." But first, I have to pay bro 10,000 bells. And as I leave Nook Homes with a tear running down the side of my face, knowing that I have to collect 10,000 bells worth of items, I stop by Nookling Junction, where our man Tommy is running the shop. We ran into his brother Timmy earlier in Retail. I sell Tommy a buttload of apples that I'd already picked, and I use that money to get the shovel and the fishing rod. And I gotta say, I'm liking the vibes here. I think they are definitely nailing the process of getting you started, what flows nicely. I like this whole Main Street concept. I think it's really nice. It's pretty much what I've been wanting for a hot minute, honestly. But I start digging up some fossils, and I start doing a bit of fishing, and maybe find and investigate the good old-fashioned money rock. But I sell what I can to Tommy, and then I go say hello to our good old friend Blathers. And I could do a backflip off my roof. I'm so happy at how easy it was to give bro my fossils and have him assess them and just donate everything at once. I could kiss you, you little idiot. Why did it take you so long to figure this out? Oh, it's so much nicer. It makes me happy. So happy. But anyway, we got the 10 grand that we need. I give Tommy boy my 10 grand I just worked so hard for, and I'm getting a house with a red roof. So I figured I might as well go in my tent because I've not been inside my tent once, so I might as well go check it out. And Isabel stops by, chats me up a little bit, and then they give me a nice little gift. They give me a lantern, and they kind of teach me the basics of just like putting furniture down and stuff like that. But fun little interaction I may have absolutely just missed. There's a polish to everything right now in this game that is just really, it's all starting to come together. It's feeling real good. Okay, so I come back another day. My house is here, and some stupid jackass named Sylvia thought it would be the best idea in the world to put their house exactly right behind mine. There's like maybe a few steps of breathing room between my house and their house. They're getting evicted. I'm the mayor. You're getting out of here, buddy. What kind of move is that? I can't believe that. But that, you know, yeah, that gave me an idea just to check in on everybody else. My buddy Rasher here is living in a shack with a leaking roof, but has one of the nicest TVs I've ever seen. Really, the priorities here are hilarious. But you know what, Rasher? You do you. I check in with Isabel. I have a 23%, so we're really not doing this quickly at all. They recommended maybe I go put something up on the bulletin board, and that's what I remembered. I didn't go to Genji's birthday party. Sorry, Genji, my bad. And leave a little note on the bulletin board. Yay. Hopefully that gets my mayoral percentage up. At this point, I just kind of vibe out and I'm just playing Animal Crossing. I'm just talking to villagers. I'm digging up fossils. I'm fishing. It's feeling pretty good. I got a lot of stress going on in my real life. It's kind of nice just to zone out and play for a little bit. And you know what? I thought I would pop on over to the Able Sisters and check out the clothing options. Maybe make some purchases, huh? And I do. I walk out of there with this fit just to make it interesting. This is the fit. All right. We're just keeping it real interesting. Some kind of like anime protagonist gone wrong. That's the fit we're rocking right now. Also, I have to pay Tom about 40,000 bells, so that's really good. I will say, it feels like getting money is way easier in this game than in other games. Maybe that's just because of the glorious money rock. I don't know. But I head on down to the beach and I see Gulliver just passed out, talking about how he's the alpha male. When did this game come out? What? He starts yapping to me about a bunch of details about a place he was trying to go to or something or other, and I didn't read any of it, so I just said, bro, you're talking about Mexico, and he's like, you're right, Mexico, and I'm like, I have no idea. Truly was not listening to a word he was saying. And then I start realizing how bad I am at fishing in this game. Let's just keep track of the amount of times I fail at fishing up these big fish. That's 1, that's 2. Okay, that's 3. And at this point, I literally just like put the controller down. It was like, what is going on? I am awful at this for some reason. I try to get this fish's attention for like what feels like half an hour, and then I eventually just give up. I caught like 1 of the 5 fish that I was trying to fish here. Oh God, we're awful. Okay, I basically just cut my losses, sold what I had to Tommy, gave what I needed to donate to Blathers, and then I got off the game. And you know what? That's where we conclude. That's the end of the first episode of New Leaf, everyone. My thoughts are, yeah, it's feeling pretty good. Not gonna lie. I like what we got going on here. It's a good foundation. I think we're really nailing a lot of the beginner things to kind of optimize the experience a bit. It feels very cozy. Am I in love with the villagers I got? No, and I'm definitely going to evict that asshole who literally moved in right behind my house. Isabel's adorable, and that puts us up to like a additional 90 points or something. I don't know. We're not doing points, but that's plus 90 points. Anywho, that'll about do it for me. Thank you all so very, very much for watching. I appreciate you. I hope you all are staying warm and staying well, because holy F, I'm really wanting winter to be over right now, but that's not happening. So I hope you all are doing well. I'll see you all in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.